Alright, so here is my 2014 Yamaha FJR. As you can see, it's a beautiful candy apple red. I think it just shimmers in the sunlight. She looks great. A lot of videos out there that talk about the FJR, but what I've done is I've spent a lot of time thinking about ways to make mine look just a little bit different and kind of make it my own. So I'm going to spend some time going over it section by section to show you what I've done, maybe give yourself some ideas. So feel free to watch the whole video, and of course check out fjrsource.com for some more detailed write-ups about the bike and what I've done to it. Okay, so let's start with the back end of the bike. Most notably, you can see the Corbin Smuggler sitting there. And you know, I was a little hesitant to spend the money on the Smuggler, but as you can see, it really integrates nicely and painted the same color of candy apple red. It just looks great on there with the offsetting black of the little pillow pad. And the back of it's, you know, I think it just has a really great contrast there, so I'm very happy with it. Found this one used. Normally they're about $850, plus then you have to have them painted, so I got really lucky finding this one. And you know, as you can see in front of it, I've got my lamb seat. The lamb seat came with the bike when I bought it used, but I think it's a great addition. You know, it's a little softer, a little easier around the thighs as you're sitting on it, and you know, I don't get any butt burn with the long rides. Generally when I'm done with a long ride of 8 hours or so, I can get off and I don't even feel like I've been on the bike at all, so it's that comfortable. I do think across the width it gets a little bit hard, and after a while sometimes I just have to stand up on the pegs just to kind of give my butt a break and sit back down, and I'm good for a while longer. So this is a view of the backside, and I'm going to give you just a quick tour of how easy it is just to take this Smuggler off and on the bike, and then we'll head around to the back and take a look at the flashing lights that I've got for the brake lights. So definitely won't be missed on the street with those. Alright, so here you've got the Corbin Smuggler. Let's just take a quick look at how easy this thing is to take it off and put it back on. So all you do is just turn the key a little bit, get one side started, pull it up, take the other side, give it a gentle pull, and she's off. No problem. And putting it back on is just as easy. You just kind of position it back in place, and all I do is just push down on this front, and she locks in place right over the lamb seat. So it's probably easier to get off and on than the stock seat, in my opinion. So that's the Corbin Smuggler install. Alright, let's just talk storage here for a moment. You know, we got a couple hard bags that came with the bike. Notice I was scuffing mine up with my boot as I threw my leg over it, so I took and taped it up and painted on some plastic dips, spray painted it. See, it looks pretty good. Not perfect, but it does the job, protects the case. Eventually probably get some tech spec pads to put on the top of it. Also took the side badge. I wasn't a fan of the chrome look, and just painted that plastic dip as well, so I think that looks real good in black, and someday I may actually end up spray painting it that way. But I really just wanted to focus on the Corbin Smuggler. You know, a lot of guys will get the GV or the Shad top case mounts for the bike. What, $400 or so? 55 liters, hold a lot of stuff. But you know, if you're not making a long trip, if you're just going around town, running to the store, need a little extra space. I mean, that's what it's perfect for. When I do go somewhere, you know, I put my helmet in one case, put the coat in the other, and if I buy anything, I need somewhere to put it. That's where the Corbin Smuggler comes in handy. You can see it comes with one of these funky little keys, so you can lock it up if you need to, and just open it. It's a hinge lid. I don't know that it's watertight, but pretty darn close. And you can actually fit a fair amount of stuff in here. You can see, carry an extra set of winter gloves with me in case I need them, some water. Food, you know, if you want to carry your tire repair kit, tools in there. Actually a fair amount of space, so I get a lot of use out of it. Probably what I'll do is when I go on a longer trip, take that off and put the rear seat on and put some dry bags on the back of there. But for just around town, you know, need a luxury space. It's a great investment. A little more expensive, but I think it makes the bike look really sharp, and it's a good alternative to one of the top case mounts. All right, so let's take a look at the side of the bike. I got a few things here that I think you might find interesting. First of all, I was looking at the back, the two brothers carbon pipes. They sound really good. You can watch the video on my YouTube channel. They sound great, not too loud. Give it a nice rasping sound. One of the things you'll notice that I've done here is I've got some exhaust tape on the pipe there, and you can see it's a little bit black. What happened was when I had my boots on the foot peg, like I had some heel melt because I touched the pipe, so simply took some of the exhaust wrap that I bought off eBay, and 25-foot roll works perfect. Divided half amongst both sides. You wet the tape good, you wrap it on there. I got a little bit of rescue tape to seal it on the front, and it's on there solid. It doesn't move at all. Almost feels like a cast on a broken arm. It's on there so solid. The other thing you can see, which I've just done, is I've got a black carbon tape there on the side, that stripe right below FJR. Bought some carbon sticker off of eBay, cut it the size, and I think it gives it a really nice kind of look to the side. It decorates that silver panel real nicely. So when I bought the bike, it came with the front canyon cages, very nice. Came in handy when I dropped her on the stones. When I did drop her, the front mirror touched the ground. It got pretty scratched up. So what I wanted to do was to put some sliders on the side. So I made a set of custom sliders. You can see them right there off the front. And if you check out the FJRsource.com site, you'll see exactly how I did it. And I'll try and provide a link to it for it there. So the other thing I've got is I've got the Bigfoot there on the kickstand. Definitely nice. It's a no-brainer for 25 bucks. It's insurance if you ever parking on the gravel or the ground. It's there for you. It's not going to go anywhere. You don't have to be looking for an old beer can to crush or anything, or pulling something out of your glove box. Always on, never have to worry about it. Very good investment. So that is the side of my FJR. Alright, final part of the bike, let's take a look at the front. So I've got these tech spec pads on the front to help protect it from scratches. Thick rubberized, very good quality product. I like them. What I've also done is I've bought a pair of black levers off of eBay from China. A couple of weeks shipping to get here for 25 bucks. Pretty good quality product. Definitely feels substantial, not like they're going to break at all. Definitely like the way the black accents against the red and the rest of the black on the bike. Got an iPhone cable hooked up there. It runs into the switch power in the glove box. And I've got my iPhone mount there. It's actually just sitting right on top of the reservoir. I bought some longer screws and screwed it right into there, on there nice and tight. So I can put my iPhone on there if I want to get some pictures as I'm running on the road. This finger grip clamp actually works really good. The phone's on there very, very tightly. Also have the stem nut mount for my GPS. That's a good quality buy right there. What I've got on my mirrors are these little concave mirrors where the prior owner had put them on there. On there, very good. They definitely give you the extended view around your elbow so you can see what's coming up from the behind. Last thing on the bike is I want to show you, I've got the Cox radiator grill protector, but I also took this little triangle piece down here in the fairing and I just gave it several coats of plastic dip. And the plastic dip stuff works pretty good. You gotta put 4 or 5 coats on it before you actually get full coverage. But as you can see from the mud splattering up, you get a lot of stuff thrown at it. So plastic dip's been on there for about 4 months, several hundred miles. No signs of it peeling or coming off. So I think it's at least a pretty good short-term solution for that. So there you have the front of my 2014 FJR ES. Be sure to check out FJRsource.com for more.